on, and we'll get the new episode underway. Yes. So episode 2, here we go. And as everything's loading into play, the last time we were with their new character, which is Jesse, which is really great. There is a lot of things that we need to get into. Oh no, hold on real fast. I think I forgot one fun thing. I'm gonna let this continue. I just need to plug in a USB port I forgot to plug in. Hopefully it works. It may or may not. I may have to just reboot the YouTube stream. It won't be that bad, actually, honestly, come to think of it. But it looks like we're back in our character's main outfit. Come on, star. At least the frame bits is pretty good right now. Alrighty. I'm really interested more into like what this whole suit brings into gameplay. This would be kind of cool. For as far as they understand it to that. Now let me see if I can just go to PlayStation 4. It may recognize it, may not. No, it didn't. So give me 1 second. YouTube's gonna get a jump start. Like magic, here we are on a different screen in the stream, and everything's fine. So with that being said, we need to enter the communications department to find the hotline. And where we left off in that situation, where the map is right here. We need to go up. So that means I can't go that way. That's more of a situation. So I feel like the director's office is probably where we're probably gonna need to find our answers as we get into like what seems to be a roundabout way of getting there. So I'm ready, if everyone else is ready, to journey and see what this dang freaking I guess title's all about. Let's go ahead and close this. Now, there are some aliasing points where the graphics are really good. It kind of reminds me of Resident Evil 5, where it's like sometimes it's just a little too much, but I feel like if it was on PC, it'd be amazing. Let's see here. How do I get... does the elevator not work right now? Perhaps not. Maybe I need to find a new way. I mean, I suppose that could work. Executive affairs pop in through there, through the director's office through there. Could. A really good chance. If that jump start worked, it should have on like the YouTube side. It's probably just being lame at the very moment. I see the imaginative. That's one thing. Oh, I suppose I could turn that off, but they're working really well right now. I hate to say it, but I kind of want to just test it out. This might be a really good 4K network for the VPN. I'm down to check that out. But right now it's just being a little lame. Let's see what happens when it catches up. Right now I'm just continue to play. It has a dialogue of at least 2 minutes already clocked in on the bottom of OBS. Dang it, I don't have clearance. It's not acceptable. Break down the door. Where's the... Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I think I might actually have that function. Oh, you're so lucky I can't use my psychic powers. Well, now. Don't think I remember this room. Apparently I need clearance for that door? I guess that makes sense to let someone out. Why is this jukebox such a danger? Like seriously, like I feel like that in general standpoints is really hilarious. The jukebox of death. Some say they put quarters in, but it digs you 50 cents out. The Death's Paradise. I was thinking a nice tune. Seems like some kind of Twilight Zone episode. With that being said though, that doesn't give me any answers for as far. I do like how they make it so easy for the map to kind of move around with you. And perhaps I need to be on the second floor to access this. Maybe that's my faulty. This game is pretty magical when it comes down to like really good like situations of the gameplay. I just feel like by the time we get down to the point of it unmasking and it getting updated, it'll be really popular. Extreme, no. Wait, what's this? That's weird, it almost looked like it was a selectable item. Already got that clearance point. Oh well. We continue on to the director's office. Perfect. I like how they use pneumatic tubes. It's so early 1920s of the government to continue to utilize that. It's very industrial. They're like, we made it. We're not gonna let go of it. It's the way of the future, even though the future's kind of past now. Okay, so what can I open? There's gotta be something. That's the over the shoulder. Yes, this game does have you have to press down on the D-pad. I wish they would have told me that, and that's a really weird place to put it, but I guess it is kind of friendly once you get used to it. It's just not native. Anyways, so let me go ahead and look at my point. So it's somewhere here against the wall. So maybe, yeah, sorry desk, nothing personal. It's time to take out the trash. What doesn't belong? Which one of you is not like the other? Remodeling the new director's office. It's not easy work, I tell you. Here are these walls. We don't need this couch, as Charlie Murphy would say. What the hell, man? Why are you doing that to my couch? I love that episode. Rick James. Just trolling all over Charlie Murphy's couch. I think we've done really great. Like, let's check out our remodel. Extreme remodel. And you can't touch the flag, that's illegal. So, you know, I left those two alone. You know, respect my rights to let freedom wave in its own situation. Man, that's an old school pencil sharpener. Damn, look at that freedom. That freedom stood strong. Anyways, all hilarity aside, I seriously don't know what the hell we're supposed to be doing in like the situation of getting into this. I kind of figured that was gonna be our out, but like I guess I destroyed my office for no good reason. It's cool though. I'll give the secretary. Oh wow, she's got some strong ass abilities. I mean, like this is like some next gen psycho, like BioWare styled situations of freaking like advanced beings. Because it definitely does seem like you're going into like the portion of like engineered portions of genetical advancements in biogenetics. And the reason why I said BioWare is because they did a really great job doing it in like Mass Effects in the original series of showcasing like how things would integrate into reality. Okay, so I'm a little confused. Maybe later on we'll come back to my office and we'll find that. So I need to find my way in, and maybe my way in is going a different direction than I first intended. You're so lucky I can't use my psychic abilities out here. Beyond like Donkey Kong. Okay, well that's new. Oh no, it's just the radio. Maybe, because it does overlap right there in that room. Back here. there's something funny about one of these walls. This cabinet's like false, or there's some cupboard, you know, wormhole. There's this shady ass lamp. Oh wow. We tried. Doesn't seem like I'm gonna yield anything good worthwhile on this floor, though. That does look like a really cool situation. Tubes. Already been here, so I guess the whole moving forward in this situation is a little bit more difficult. But it's like one of those mind freak things. Maybe what they're trying to teach us is that we have to go into the room like multiple times to find out what's different, because they did kind of hint towards that. And as you're in the astral projection, they said if anything goes awry, then go back to the safe room and everything resets, or find the item, bring it back there that's different. So this game has a whole different aspect of like thinking when you're like out in the world. Okay, so can't destroy anything in here, but I can get on the ladder. Not really. I guess that ladder is not that good. Bummer. Poor ladder. It exists for nothing. Whoa. Look at that. Something's wrong. What is up with that? So what's next to me right now? I'm not 100% sure what the hell those are, but it almost seems like you're warping into a stable fabric of existence, as versus out there you're not. You're following yourself into more of the fringeable points of reality as you're touching into probably more than likely a pocket universe in the astral plane. It's really good science. It's cool. Yeah. So the boardroom. Maybe we can find something here. Board of directors.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no's. The hotline should be in the communications department.
How do I get to the communications department? Doesn't seem like it actually has any situation past that, so
I'm sure I'll have more questions.
I'm just gonna try to explore a little bit. See if there's something I missed here. Like a key, that'd be cool. No, I already got that one. That guy seems very frightened. And it seems like it's drawing me to that door. Forgot I can fast travel in this game. Haven't gotten to that far yet, but it seems like it's drawing me over here. Well. There's intuitive driven. So when you see those are like the tips you need in order to drive forward. You want to look for those. It's kind of like their way marker. That's really genius. That made me like think about the whole damn game. I was like, what the hell's going on here? And I figured it out. Though the frame tear, I wish they would kind of fix. It's horrible. You just see her tearing through time. Look, miss, I don't want any trouble. I will use my psychic powers if I need to. It's a self-destruct influenceable point. Oh, I think I have clearance for this. I thought I had clearance. Maybe there's a key around here. Damn. Oh, that's just normal. Okay, we got some peeps. There we go. The crouch. Hey! Oh, hell yes. Now that I figured out the over the shoulder, this game is freaking savage, because I was talking about that the last time. I really wish it had this. There we go. Emily instructs Jesse to find the hotline. Oh, that's basically what it's telling me in the mission. Tracking. Tracker and then collectibles. I feel like I have some new ones. No, they usually tell me, I guess none. Now we have a collectible we can open. Week 83, the report, expenses. Interesting. Travel itinerary. Oh no, wrong way. I want to continue deeper into the labyrinth of madness. If she's the new director, how the hell did she get all the photos up there so fast? Something just doesn't make sense to me about that. I feel like that's gonna be the biggest, like, rouge. Is whatever the hell those pictures symbolize with her being the director and how fast that took place. Well, that's definitely where we're supposed to go. But we're gonna explore a little bit more. Damn it, I knew there was another one. You flanked. That was pretty good. Didn't expect the AI to do that. And you didn't come alone. Well played. That was really intuitive of the engine to do that, because I was totally not expecting that. I was like, back up there, there's no way in hell they'd come over here. Sure as hell they did, so I was like, okay, now I need to watch my flanks. Ooh, the hiss barrier. The field research on the hiss entity. Hiss barrier. Summary. The hiss is difficult to define even by the physical point then. So even the Bureau doesn't even know what the hell's going on. So they've only found two methods: destroy the multiple, concentrate resources found in the vicinity and destroy the hiss in its entirety in the area. So basically you find the leaks, the holes in the fabric of the universe that are creating these. Like, I bet you what it is like it's two fabrics, like harmony, and like that's the crack between the two veils. I almost can guarantee that that's probably what it is if the science was looking at it in that portion. I mean, if we're talking about fringe science, that's probably what it is. But let's look at this, the barrier points and like the veils and the surrounding without the abilities to draw. A conscious being? Oh, so the hiss is just like, therefore, like alive like the gun. It's an entity that it therefore exists within the universe, but only exists once you probably open yourself up to this living organism, which is the gun that we have, which the past director had, which I'm assuming that it's passed to director, and this thing learns from the directors and becomes more of a like a wielding weapon of like it's the true director, the director that just assumes is just the vessel that comes. Rather, it's really interesting. Like I'm starting to like understand the story of what they're crafting here, and then qualify as the conscious being. That's kind of like one of the more interesting things that they have. So it's watching and planning. The walls are probably barriers where it doesn't want us to go. What are you hiding there in those barriers? That's what I want to know. So we're in the cafeteria. Kind of seems like I do have like more weapon mods. Do I have better ones? Eh. I'll stay with my select layout right now. I think I'm in the right area. Oh, what the? He had like some aura shield on him. That was a new one. They're easy to detect though. They're like freaking glowing Saiyans in the dark. Oh, I see you. Damn. So this gun has really instability once you start like shooting it rapidly, unless they're moving towards you. Pretty safe. Right, not too shab. Alright, back to reality. Or what we think is reality. Yes, the very point structure of everything. Destroy it all. Well, there we go. Something else we just found. It's so dark, man, this game. Oh, so they approved the request for the dead letter archive. How awesome. Huh, so they're pretty much holding a ring of information. I feel like I'm trolling around a freaking like a dark room for a photo developer crew. I can't take this anymore. We gotta adjust this. It's kind of better. I mean, at least they gave us the item ways. Finding them. That'd be horrible if it was otherwise. Oh, so they're hosts. The Hiss will find their bodies as vessels. Interesting. The Hiss is displayed in a non-aggressive behavior. They only seemed in... Interesting. Wi-Fi boosters, the way that they have that terminology. Let's see here. Phrases to use. Well be remembered. It's insane. What the hell did we just do? Oh, this is so Inception. I knew it had an Inception feel in episode 1. I was like, yeah, this definitely feels like Inception a little bit. The Hiss is the Inception to the reality. Each place has a center point where the broken can spread from that. Now I have fast travel. Yay! One day we'll have access. It'll be great. Oh, nice.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious.
Holy crap, that's so amazing.
It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on, and they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Huh. I see what you're saying there. I kind of want to watch it again at a different angle. I feel like there's something more to that. Oops.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
How interesting. There we go.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Keep hoping I'll get a better upgrade. I can kind of hear the hiss. It's not present. Just in the background. Trying to find a host. It also has like kind of like that whole Necronomicon feel to it, like where it's like possession of like some kind of being in that situation where the hiss is. Since it's a conscious being, it almost seems like it's therefore malevolent at a point of a host. It's like very well. I was wondering if anything would change. We're coming in. Oh, well played. Move my distraction somewhere else. There's the source of hiss. Was it just numeric tubes overshooting, or was it thrown? That's what I want to know. I don't know.
Object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Jeeves. I have no clue what the hell is going on, but that shit's crazy. I mean, that's super crazy. Health boost, okay. Ah, nothing special. Very common. Run, girl, run! Oh my gosh, just run up the stairs. Our moment of past. Oh, that's cool. This was yesterday's wheelchair accessible ramps, which were really cool. Definitely government approved. Dude, this thing is crazy. It's took over the numeric tubes and is utilizing it as a weapon of mass objectable oops destruction. Run! Oh my gosh, there's numeric death everywhere. Oh, okay. This is some crazy crap, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a little scared. We're gonna, like, not make it past this door. Alright. Let's study it. See? There's our object. Is it tumbling towards us? I mean, look at this thing. This thing is out of control. Seriously. I have no clue what the hell this thing is doing, but I'm a little frightened that if I actually intertwine myself with it, it's going to kill me. I mean, am I wrong to think about that? I kind of feel like I, you know, like, have that, like, rightful so type situation. But I don't know. Looking at the way it moves, it seems probably like the only way that I'll actually even have a fighting chance at this is if I maybe, just maybe, time it out just right, where maybe I can find its blind side, but I don't know. It's gonna be kind of, like, hard and difficult, I feel like. It's now or never. Yes! This is great! Yes! Okay, they made a really cool monster thing, and then we got the point. I like this game a lot.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here.
Well, yeah, because you're in another universal point.
Changed. The boards in charge here, their pyramids
Ed,
and bureaus.
I know, right? I feel really accomplished. Like, I like this game because it's very difficult, but it's like, if you're smart enough to know what's going down, it's mechanically balanced enough for you to have a lot of fun. So it's like, I almost think like the Red Dead situation, where it's like the player just has to know how to get through these situations. There is no difficulty in these. Oh, hell yes. Oh, life just got so much cooler. This is my block. Let's rock. Can I build a bridge this way? No. But apparently those barriers stopped some noise in the background. I feel like we're gonna get like some upgrade from this. This is what the journey of this is what it is. Okay, I have to watch the meter. That's directly going to affect the way that I can actually lift stuff. That's fine. I wonder if I can utilize it as a barrier. Because I mean, a big enough one would serve the point. Like, damn it. Okay, this is not the time to test it out per se. Oh, dude, this is like freaking. They should have never given me this ability. Like, oh, you were so lucky. Screw this. Let's go ahead. Be a little reckless. That was kind of a bad angle. That sound is hilarious. It reminds me of like a TIE fighter. Dude, this is really great. I'm definitely gonna tell my. Actually, I'm gonna text my brother. You should get this damn game.
You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Alright, so it seems like I need to take these fools out. Oh, please tell me I can get the gas tank. Oh, yes, life is complete. Please, oh, yes! Why did you do that? 2 for 1. You guys are amazing. You just like are giving to me like a run for my money. 1 for the show. I can break up something on top of the flow. That was really cool. I don't know if this cardboard box is going to do any well, but let's see if we can ignite this. Yes! See, cardboard is dangerous. When utilized in the right applications, it can be very dangerous. Remember, kids, Smokey knows. Well, that's a nice lead-in. Ooh, the computer! Yes, come here, my computer. No one else wants the computer? The computer was the ender, huh? Fine, whatever. See, look, it had electrical buildup. It had, like, you know, transistors, rectifiers, and shit. There's a lot of major electronics, even down to the diodes. I feel like we had a lot of potential destruction points that I'm never going to be able to test out now. Ah! It's alright, she just needs to let her aggression out now. We'll see what we missed down here. Could be a lot of cool stuff to kind of get during a battle. Yep, there we go. Unidentified reading material. I'll get to that in a second, because it seems like the story keeps on burrowing more and more. It's just another computer that's not plugged in, somehow being powered by the floor. Check that out. I mean, that's pretty cool. It's like a poltergeist screen. Come at me, bro. This game is amazing. They're just like, nope, just hold down on R1. Destruction. Anyways, let me look at my map. Though I do hope they fix the over the shoulder. When it does it the opposite way, it's like you can't even see down the line. It's actually pretty bad. Seems like communication department would be ahead, I would presume. But let's check it out the corridor before we continue to part paths. This is where we come from, so I would say that we more than likely would be able to hustle down over here and see what's up. The shelter. These are very, very good to have just for breaks into the reality out there. Oh, you can throw it. Probably pick up and launch.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
I feel like there's some information that we can probably find in here. Energy renewal, that's kind of cool. If that's what I think that is, where you just shoot and the people you knock out give you a little bit of boost of ammo, which would reward those who do headshots. Because we're getting closer to a hiss breach. It's like, I kind of like it because it's like you start to hear the propaganda. Because it's like, what if the end is trying to tell us, Jerry Williams, hey, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining in on this episode. On Facebook side, and everyone on YouTube, how you doing? But maybe this is like some kind of like point of telling us the reality of the sheep to the herds. That, you know, it's like we're just walking this controlled point, kind of like oh gosh, It's Alive, if I remember correct, or something like that with the Ray-Bans. That's where the quote of "Let's chew bubblegum and kick ass" came from, the Duke Nukem romp from, like, or repurposed, should I say, later on down the road. Like, that was like the whole point of like the looking at the where we're all just being really just collectible points of just assets, not driven. Right on, man. I'm glad you're doing really well. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else I can find in this room. And again, I really hope that later on that they added like maybe a flashlight to her or some kind of like way just to casually bring up the contrast definition. But maybe if they do a HDR pipe in, that will fix it. Just because the dark, vibrant colors will become more noticeable in HDR. Okay, we're gonna check out this little nook and cranny over here first. So there's 2 floors for sure. Let's thoroughly explore the first. Why did they seal that in epoxy it like there was like some kind of like virus gonna break through that? Because that's airtight. I don't even have clearance 1.
Maybe there's a key nearby. This must open the door.
Yeah, but I want to go here first. That's cool. Okay, so the hiss demolition experts. Okay, they actually have rockets. Each enemy is defined. Of course, the government would spend time in defining their own outbreaks. Science. How interesting. They're highly trained. Repurposed by the hiss as a destruction. So anything with like a red face is pretty much directly, or the weirded glowing out red face is pretty much going to be danger strangers. Floppy disk, that's pretty much what we collected. Oh, thank you so much, Jerry. I appreciate that, man. 303 stars, man. Thank you, chap. And then, like, let's see here, as they point in development, as they get into the telekinetic lift, which we got from that. Which is really cool, and that's our weapon. So those are the 2 power drives that we're getting into. And I was hoping for a multimedia, they're so cool. An Alaskan town, you say, so somewhere near the Northern Lights. How interesting. Polar bears, despite the food, because of the ecosystem being ruined by global warming, raw. Stroker genius using the eco concern. Interesting. Just interesting. Oh, there's more. L. Sampson. space battles. Yes. Oh, interesting. So 2 of 5. So the whole story isn't really always there. We gotta keep exploring. You can literally see the graphics destroying her hair and stuff. Look at it. This is what I mean by they need to just, you know, get a little bit of an update. It's frame distortion. That's not creepy at all, some Texas Chainsaw Massacre crap. That's some like Volt 76 stuff right there. I'm gonna open and close it just in case, you know, reset some stuff. Oh shit, okay, we got open company. What's up, family? This game is so fun to play. Okay, there we go.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan tells his story. Quincy.
Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. Night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below him. They only
How?
found the
No,
body
there's
when
no way in
housekeepers
hell that that's
got
true.
the smell.
People, yeah. How would you not smell that?
It's been reported in room 47 ever since.
I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
That is really weird.
Listeners, what we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to
It's
tell
an evil
his
mattress.
story, and I encourage you to keep
It's
calm
the sleep
and
train
whatever you encounter
from
something
hell.
strange, something you
The
can't
ghost train?
explain. Maybe you're seeing
Yeah.
colors that we have no name for. Maybe your
They all
toaster is
check in,
possessed.
but they never
Remember,
check out.
listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight. We'll be right back.
Wow, that was a good one.
America Overnight. Mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years.
Okay, here it is. Well, I went down that way and explored. So this is where I'm supposed to be going up. Hey, how you doing there? Welcome to the stream, Airheads. That's a great movie if you're quoting that. When this catches up to you. Sorry, the delay on YouTube's a little bit longer than I want it to, but it's 4K, so I take the pixel sacrifice with no latency. But welcome. This is a really cool game to check out, so I'm digging it so far. Finally! Oh, that does not look good. That's like some kind of weird toxic ooze. I feel like Ekans or caffeine is going to emerge out of, and then Detective Pikachu is going to come out of nowhere with Ryan Reynolds, and we're going to have a happy time. Anything Ryan Reynolds is really great. That guy's hilarious. I don't trust that. I don't trust that one bit. Yeah, I know it. I knew not to trust it. Damn it. Wait a minute. Hold on real fast. Oh, damn it. Okay, the desk doesn't count. I was trying to jump on the desk. I thought that would work. Didn't work. Didn't work at all. Damn it. The loading isn't that bad. It's actually pretty cool. I like their loading scheme. Though I do notice the game sacrifices its frame in the background in order to load faster, which I kind of like. Pretty cool that they do that. I would prefer that and not look cool in the background and load faster. Okay, the mail room is over here. I should have my access key already. Well, okay then. Damn. Okay. So he can dodge the throws. What I have to do then is probably try to time. I don't know if she had dodges. If she had dodges and a telekinetic ability, that would be really useful. And like this, kind of like in Rage, where they let you like do the scoot to the left or the right as like strife patterns. Like that, like for me as a gamer, like makes me way more versatile. It's pretty cool. But this is kind of like seems like our first boss, so I'm kind of curious. Cool, it just remembered.
They can fly now. Great.
Okay, so you just have to hide pretty much. That's all it is. Just stay behind corners. Oh, you little punk, you're gonna run? You little mailroom bandit.
I have a feeling you'll be back.
Oh, that scared the shit out of me. I really thought something was coming at me. I was like, I let my guard down. I pulled a Goku. I turned my back and just turned a blind eye. Now we're all gonna die. Somehow I'm gonna become more powerful in the end. I was kind of hoping there'd be a little bit more for items down here, especially in like a little boss point. But maybe they're hiding it well. This is a pretty well developed game, so I wouldn't doubt like them putting a little bit more effort into hiding stuff. It's really well thought out. The environments are completely different. Like, it's not like we're the sinking city where they just copy and pasted everything. I was like, dude, there's oh sweet. That's the top access. That would have been so much easier if I had started from the top access. Look at how many explosives I would have had, and the angle of hiding would have been way easier. I feel like that would have boss battle would have been a little bit more funner from the top floor. Well, maybe if I play this again, I'll do that. I feel like I might play this again, but it'll like once I beat it, like I'll come back to it later on. Just because I have so many games I need to beat right now. A chopping list.
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery.
That's
of course,
good.
the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what the odds an alternate item would show up inside a U.S. embassy?
Yeah.
Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this? Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy...
A light switch cord? Wait, what the hell? They both disappeared.
Havana was caused by
Interesting.
sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery.
I'll take my balanceable point of just having more health for right now. Seems better.
Walls, but you can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what the odds are...
Alberto Tomasi, head of comm.
Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective. Cool. Basically, it's just physical damage that helps. The threats have been neutralized. B. A high clearance individuals give systems. They're all clear. Seems dangerous.
Talk about good luck,
The hiss
huh?
got him.
So so much easier. Are you still recording this?
The hotline can't be far now.
What do we have here? Oh, another folder. How interesting. Hotel security. Seems like Director Trench has his heels dug into everything. I knew I was hearing a freaking ringing.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord.
Whoa. Have we been here before?
Black Pyramid.
No, but I knew that was gonna.
I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road.
That's my way back to.
Run under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
That's why the door's not definitely not real. The fabric where you're at. Symbol. The bad part about it is wherever we are, we are more receptible to other things. We are a foreign
Hello?
entity.
Anyone here?
Hello there, you'll need a hotel room. $47. They all have symbols. Maybe I need to flip the switch one more time.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
They talked about that in the letter. And here we are. How interesting. Be able to open the other door now. It was all perspective. Pocket universe of a pocket universe. You're playing hopscotch into where you want to go in realms. Till you get the angle you can get into. Genius. This is like psychokinetic, like astral projection. This is very espionage. This feels like this is what spies would do and stuff. Like the spies could do that. I don't know. Yay! Load time is great. That's such a really old school ringtone too. Like very government sounding. Ooh, I almost fell off the edge.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board.
What the hell? Are you serious? That's so cool. That's like some quantum entanglement shit right there. That's the only way you would have that. Is that is a phone of quantum entanglement. There's no way in hell you could just do that any other way.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself.
Yes.
Things change when you become director.
Yes. I don't think she wanted to take that call. Yeah, see? Got heavy.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
I think we should be forthright about it. What's wrong? You lose your Super Saiyan touch or something? Where'd the other guy go? I gotta give it to him. That was clever. He hid. This AI is like none other that I have ever encountered, to be honest. It's very intuitive. Like it's almost like it's learning what I'm doing. Damn it! I'm just not smart enough. I mean, I like challenges like this because it keeps me on the toe and it's not bad mechanics. It'd be different if there was bad mechanics like involved into it. That's when shitty shit starts happening. I knew there was one more. I heard that. We're good. The music changed. Okay. Let's push forward. Out of the mail room. It's a bloody mess. There we go, our access point's right over here. That's the shelter. Yeah. I don't like being watched. The government, at least. Not yet.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
How interesting. There's our telekinetic phone. They can breach barriers. Oh cool, I can just call them randomly now.
Emily?
Actually, I kind of want to try that real fast.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dream.
Oh, it's the cutscenes.
Let's talk. Of course. I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. His God. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us.
Interesting.
The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
The janitor. Neat. We're doing really well in this game, but I think this is a time where I should probably take a break and get some dinner and then come back for another episode. I feel like we're making some headway in this game, and I kind of want to try to beat it, like if there's a possibility. I don't know how far we're into it, but it seems like there's so much more that meets the eye in this game that I want to check it out. But everyone on Facebook, let's see if we can go raid someone. Maybe someone else is playing this game. Yeah, it seems like it's a hot subject right now. That's cool. Okay, everyone, let's go ahead and raid this portion. Go ahead and do that. Then go ahead and end it on the situation for Twitch. Then for everyone on YouTube, thanks for joining. It was really great. I had a fun time. Another good episode of this, which is really cool. I'm definitely digging where like this game's going and how they're going to basically make it like more digestible as we kind of get into gameplay. But cheers, everyone. I will say, if you are new to the network, you can definitely subscribe, and who knows, maybe I'll catch a live Pokemon. Subscribe and find out. But all jokes aside, thank you so much, and I will see you guys and gals in the near future. Thanks for spending some time with the network.